Now that's very Canadian. That is a beaver right here in our little wildfowl refuge, swimming over towards that mallard duck that you see on the log. And I'm just gonna pan over here, and right there is a osprey nest, and mom and a couple of babies are in there. So as I'm shooting my video, you may well hear that. And now I'm going to take my amateur hands off of the camera, pass it over to my skilled camera person, and we'll just step right into the video. There we go. Awesome. So osprey, beaver, mallards, fish in the lake right here. What an awesome spot to take and be shooting my video. And this is going to be a short video. I want to talk though today about honesty, transparency, and simplicity, and just how important it is to invite those things into your life and to make it a daily practice of being honest, of being transparent, and of making things simple. I didn't always do that. In a previous career, as some of you may know, I was a deputy minister with government for a number of years, and that, along with other life experiences, caused me to really compartmentalize what I was prepared to talk about, what emotions I were prepared to show. I'm actually a pretty funny guy, and I have a really playful side, but I didn't expose that at all. I kind of boxed that, put that away, along with a lot of other characteristics I had, because in my mind I thought to be a good deputy minister, to be a good father, to be a good spouse, to be good at so many different things required me to be particular ways. And so I told myself all those stories first and foremost, and then I set up all of these parameters around how I would function, and by habit it just became who I was being. It became my identity. But I have learned so much about that's not the way to be. What we really want to be is we want to be the most complete, best self that we have. There is no other Tony Armstrong, and there's no other you. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to the people around you, and you owe it to this whole beautiful world to experience yourself and be yourself. So when I talk about honesty, transparency, and simplicity, what I'm really getting at is you don't need to tell stories. You don't need to take and create parameters around your life. You can take and just simply be honest about who you are and how you feel about things. Taking that even a step farther and really helping yourself and helping other people will be being transparent about that. And just sharing how you feel, just like I shared with you, how I really mucked up in some ways a chunk of my life by not being transparent about my emotions, about how I felt about things, and about some of the things that I was doing. And so I've learned how important it is to really open up and to share those things, and how much more human and understandable that makes me. And I know that if you go down that same journey and you do the same sort of things about being a little more honest with yourself, about being transparent with other people, that it leads to that third thing, simplicity. When we're honest, when we're transparent about how we feel and what we're doing, life gets really simple. We don't have any roles that we need to remember. We don't have any boxes that we need to keep ourselves contained in. We just simply live our lives, and that can be such a wonderful thing. So I hope I've added value for you today in this video, and I look forward to talking again.